Good morning, dear teacher. My name is Milady Jimenez. In this video, I'm going to talk about grammatical functions with the tips of objects, which are the direct objects, indirect objects, and oblique objects. Okay. Um, the first object is direct objects. It's a noun or noun process that is receiving the actions of the verbs. The basic structure is subject but plus verb plus who or what, which will be the direct object. Okay. For example, Andrea enjoyed cake and ice cream. Here the subject is Andrea and the verb is the enjoyed, and we ask ourselves the question, what's this Andrea enjoyed? Cake and ice cream. Okay, which will be the direct object. We must take into account the direct objects uh, generate from transitive verbs, that is actions verbs. Okay. Well, now we'll see the other examples to explain. Okay, this example, my mom chose my sister, uh, tells us that my mom, who is the subject, shows, which is the verb, but who shows, okay, my sister, who will be to the direct objects. In the following example, we can see that verb is intransitive verbs, okay? We arrived at the terminal, okay? So in the sentence, we do not have the direct object since this verb is not of action. In the terminal does not answer what or who. Arrived is an intransitive verb, okay? Next. The indirect object. Unlike the direct object, and direct object must exist before an indirect object, okay? It can exist. An indirect object can now be used when that indirect object in the sentence. For example, Daniel built a tree for Maria and tree house for Maria. In the sentence, the direct object will be a tree house, since that was what Daniel built, but for who built the house for Maria, that will be the indirect object, okay? Finding an indirect object is easy, simple once the direct object has been identified, okay? To find the direct object, asks what or who, the verbs in doing. To find an indirect object, asks who, was, or for whom, or for what. Okay. Next. Here to the other examples in the of indirect objects. My grandmother made soup for my little brother. My grandmother what and soup, okay? That is the direct object. But who did choose my soup for? To my little brother, who is the indirect object, okay? The next examples, Estefania tried the boning of the dog. Estefania's tried what? A bone. That is the direct object, okay? But who did she stroke the bone at? The dog, okay? Who is the indirect object? Now, an oblique object is also made up of a direct object that is very similar to in the direct object, with the only difference that the oblique object occurs in proportional process, and we do not ask questions to one or for one. For example, my aunt brought me a red wallet. where my aunt is the subject, both the verbs, and me will be the direct objects, and finally, a red wallet is the oblique objects. Now, functional phrases in English as constitutive of clauses can be considered as oblique objects. Here we have other examples to complement the oblique objects concepts. She was scraped by a cat. This is professional process, okay, that is called an oblique object. Next example, Maria bought hair and green toys, where Maria is the subject, bought is the verb, hair will be the direct object, and finally, green toys is the oblique object, okay? Thank you, teacher. This is my participation.